What's up, Starcraft fans? The patch is now live. That means it's time to check out the new mutators. So in patch 4.10.0, there are 4 new mutators. So instead of checking them out here in the map editor where I found them, let's look at a neater version on my battle.net post. I'll link to it down below. So there are 4 new ones: enhanced defensive on Cradle of Death, double trouble on Void Launch, and drops and rifts on part and parcel, and catch the train on Oblivion Express. So first one, we will have enhanced defenses on Cradle of Death with barrier, going nuclear, and photon overload. Maintaining an army will be hectic this mutation, as Cradle of Death has lots of tight spaces and could make keeping both your truck and your army alive against the nukes. Commanders with free units and Artanis will be a popular choice for players, though Abathur, Dahaka, and Kerrigan should not have much trouble here, to be honest, because they're strong enough with their few units that they can overrun and easily dodge the nukes. Next we have double trouble on Void Launch with killbots and propagators. This one will be a bit of a headache for me. If you only need to do this once, then you should just use one of the strong commanders, but me, as you know, I do all the commanders, so I might have a bit of trouble here. Double trouble even. Even if you clear out the whole map, the bots and the propagators will still spawn from the shuttle bays, which are where the shuttles will spawn from. Players will have to stand units still for the kill bots, while at the same time killing the propagators. Raynor, Stetman, and Zagara could be good here. Of course, there are other commanders who will be good here, but one commander who will definitely not be good here is Artanis, because while making life harder for killbots, since killbots will only despawn once it kills the units, Artanis has Guardian Shell, which will actually will make life harder in terms of sacrificing units to the killbots. Even if he has a Stukov ally, Stukov will still not be able to sacrifice him because his units will get Guardian Shell, so that's actually a bit more problematic for him. And then propagators, well, Artanis can spam Immortals here, but what will he have against the shuttles? So I guess he can make Dragoons, but he'll only have a strong enough army if he gets a lot of Dragoons. So what's left to sacrifice to the propagators, or to the killbots rather. So yeah, that's the dilemma here for Artanis. And drops and rifts on part and parcel will have aggressive deployment and void rifts. So basically, units will spawn on top of your army, and the void rifts will spawn all over the map. You will need to address both of them as quickly as possible to avoid getting overrun. Early game armies are key here. Snipe void rifts as soon as possible while keeping your army out on the map instead of in your base to intercept the drops. Again, aggressive deployment drops units near your army, so if they are in your base, then there's a chance that they could kill off some of your workers if they spawn in unlucky locations. Lots of commanders are good here. It just gets really hectic, especially once 4 void rifts at a time spawn, and once void rifts spawn on the far maps or the far points of the map. Lots of commanders can be really good here. Raynor can just drop Marines. The Hyperion Kerrigan can use Kerrigan herself to snipe the void rifts and then run back into the Omega Worms. Artanis has Warpins, though that's a bit less reliable since you need vision. Stetman can provide that vision with his stat zones. Abathur, of course, has Deep Tunnel. Dahaka can send a unit out. Vorzun can send, you get the idea. All commanders have options here. Again, it just gets really hectic. Finally, we have Catch the Train on Oblivion Express, another train mission. We have Afraid of the Dark, Short-Sighted, and Speed Freaks. I'm not sure how Afraid of the Dark and Short-Sighted will synergize. I feel like Afraid of the Dark already has Short-Sighted in it, in addition to having Darkness, so maybe it'll just, it'll be good for melee units, I guess, like Vorzun's Dark Templar, since you don't need a lot of vision to begin with. But Speed Freaks is a new one here, or a different one, I guess. But I'm honestly not expecting much trouble in this mutation. Vision will be rather irritating and the attack waves will hit faster, but for the most part this is plain Oblivion Express, because if you think about it, the attack waves will hit the same spots anyway, and both mutators will not at all provide any trouble if you know where the trains spawn and the sequence. All you need to do is remember the order, and that's really it. And yeah, that's basically this patch's 4 new mutations. I'm expecting another another patch, I guess, in a couple weeks since there are only 4 of them. I really hope that they don't drop another Chaos Studios, because yeah, I think they've hit the optimal timing. They've hit the optimal gap the last time. It was 6 months in between the Chaos Studios. I think that's fine. It's not my favorite still. In fact, I don't like that mutation, but the timing, it's acceptable. 6 months is a good gap for Chaos Studios. And another thing here is that we did not get Just Die in Polarity, so that's good news for all of us. Yay! All right. If you like the music, it's Dark Temple by Toby Cornwall, Pseudo Lone Wolf for some. I'll also link to it down below. All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.